In 1938, the United States passed laws that mostly banned child labor, which made sense back then because children were working in very harsh conditions. However, working conditions have improved, and yet child labor laws still remain here. That should be good, though. I mean, most adults tell me that attending school despite being micromanaged is better than earning money. Whilst that is partially true, child labor laws are still too harsh in my opinion. Why is that, though? Let's get into it. Back when I was 11 in 2019, I wanted a new iPad. Specifically, my dream iPad was the 2018 iPad Pro with cutting-edge design. However, it started at $800 brand new, which is obviously too lavish for a pre-adolescent. Therefore, I had two options. Either ask for an inferior 7th generation iPad for Christmas, which I did in this case, or save up for even worse used iPad, which wouldn't have been better than my current 1st generation iPad Air back then regardless, because that is how broke I was back then. Luckily, I got my 7th generation iPad for Christmas in 2019, but it still wasn't my dream iPad. Why couldn't I afford the 2018 iPad Pro back then, though? That was because back then, my primary sources of income were either money earned from losing teeth, money that I was gifted, or money from chores. However, I lacked options for chores because some hurt my back just picking up sticks, while I wasn't strong enough back then to perform others like cleaning cat litter boxes. In short, I was limited to earning money from money that I was either gifted or else money that my parents gave me because I couldn't get a job somewhere else due to American child labor laws. Furthermore, not all children are gifted money, and many parents do not compensate their children for chores. Therefore, most children cannot easily earn money. However, why should children earn money when they should focus on school? Whilst I'm not saying that school is not crucial, children have many expensive products they desire, such as game consoles, tablets, and smartphones. Therefore, children basically cannot buy what they desire, so they must rely on the chances of gifts from money or receiving what they desire. Furthermore, labor conditions have drastically improved to the point where many jobs are safe for children to do, so retaining all child labor laws for safety is slightly extreme. Please do not claim that I think children should be mining, for I am not, but office jobs would be safe for children. Additionally, some children sadly lack parents that provide food, water, and shelter. Therefore, loosening regulations on child labor would let the children have food, water, and shelter that they otherwise would lack. Some of you are likely saying that children can work. I mean, I'm 17 years old and employed. While some children can be employed through family businesses, many children do not originate from families with their own businesses. Furthermore, I recently considered getting a job at a store or restaurant where I could earn more money than YouTube to help pay for my car insurance, so that way no insurance company can track me. However, I decided not to for 3 reasons. I still wouldn't have enough money to pay for my car insurance, I would still have to surrender my YouTube channel and my podcast, and I still must attend school. Whilst many teenagers attend school and work for others, most teenagers can still have their schedules after school change instantly due to their teachers assigning homework. Whilst being my own boss lets me be employed and do homework easily, focusing on school would be far more difficult if I work for someone. However, what is the solution to the crisis of child labor laws? In my opinion, there are 2 solutions that must both occur. Not only should it be illegal for teachers to assign homework so that way students can set their own schedules outside of school, but child labor laws should also be eased so that children of any age will be able to work to earn money, which will result in the great life lesson that hard work literally pays off. Do you think that American child labor laws are too harsh? Please comment that down below. As always, thank you all for watching this video. I'm the iTunes Fanboy, and peace out.